Hey guys, Mel the Train Tutor here again with a bit of a quick tutorial based on Mantic Deadzone, Mantic Battlezones. Now obviously I'm doing the Help for Heroes Battlezones build, so the link will be on the screen for that now, but I'm doing funky stuff because it's a mining colony, and what I want to do is quickly show you how I made these air vents. Now this is a dead simple process, guys. Okay, first things I did was I made a frame for it. Okay, and in this case I've used the barriers. Now the important thing is I've avoided the clips around the edge. Okay, I don't want those in there. You can include them, but it involves a lot more prep with this, so I just leave them out. Okay, then obviously I've got my crossframe piece. Now what we're going to do is very simply we're going to cut out some of this aluminium mesh, and this aluminium mesh you can get from bargain places, and they use it for repairing car exhausts, etc. Yeah, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to look to cut out another square of this, and as I do it, yeah, what I'm actually interested in is I need to cut from there to there. Okay, because although these are 3-inch pieces, yeah, the actual inside diameter isn't 3 inches, it's just under. And just to check, it is 2 3/4, I'd say. Okay, so we need to cut this piece so it'll fit inside there, basically. So as you can see, it'll fit there. And then all I need to do is come along, figure out roughly where I need to place my ruler. So I'll slide this up just a bit to get roughly the right size. What do you reckon there? Yep. That's level there, that's level there. And then I'm going to use a Stanley blade. I'm just watching my fingers. Cut that out. Yeah, and a quick sense check. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so the next job is we need the backing for that, and in this case I've used black plasticard. Okay, now you can use white plasticard, you can use cardboard, you can use foam board, but in the case, because this is for the Help for Heroes charity build, you know, I'm using, the best I've got, so to speak. And all you got to do is simply measure up a piece that will fit your bit of mesh. Yeah, place your ruler next to it, take that off, and I'm just going to score it so I can snap it. Yeah, and that's what you do with plasticard. You just score it. You can cut all the way through it. There's no reason why you can't, but quite often it's quite easy just to score it and just bend it and snap it. Yeah, so if I put those on there, I think we're looking good there, yeah. And the next task is going to be gluing it down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a blob of glue there, and this is super glue, blob of glue in the middle. And then I'm going to, I should move this up, shouldn't I, guys, so you can see what I'm doing. Yeah. Place my grill over the top. And then very quickly, I'm just going to rest this on top of it to hold it down. It probably won't glue specifically to this just yet. And then all I need to do is put a little weight on top of it, just to hold it down. And then I've got to wait for that to dry. So we'll wait for it to dry. Okay, now that's dried. Or dried enough, shall we say. Yeah, the next bit, because you can still see it's still moving a little bit. It's dried there, dried there, dried there. I need to move that there. Yeah, the next job is to glue it down to this piece. Okay, and this is dead easy. It's corners and middle again. Which is quite handy because these pieces have got little troughs which hold the glue. Yeah, but you need to make sure the glue gets onto the flat side. These sort of flat bits. A little bit in there. Okay, and then very quickly turn that over and then place it dead square in the center. And once again, you're going to need a little weight. I will use this time a generic tub of gravel. Okay, so it's under there, and we're just going to leave that to dry. And as I can see, when I'm putting this on, just so you can be clear, I need to be able to see the flat all the way around it. Not the beveled edge, the flat bit. Okay, guys? And that's really important. If you can't see that flat, it will not fit in there. So I'm going to put that on, and then we're going to leave it to dry. Oh, I've just moved that, so give that a little wiggle. Make sure I can see the flat all the way around. Yep, brilliant. Now this one was being a bit of a pain in the backside to glue down, so I nipped out into the garden, grabbed some pegs off the line just to hold it as clamps. I don't think that one's completely down yet, but let's check the others. It's firm enough for what we need to do. Right, next stage, dead simple. Okay, what you're going to do is you're going to run your glue around, and this is plastic glue, guys. Okay, and you're going to put it around the inside edge. Wherever that is. Yeah. Okay, and the reason I'm putting it on this and not on that is because I don't want to be really messing with that too much until it completely dries. Obviously, you could leave it longer. Yeah, but I want to get this done and move on. Yeah, so a bit of glue all around that. Take a square, turn it upside down, and simply fit it. Okay. Make sure you're happy with where it's going and how it sits and everything in the block. And quickly turn it over. And just push it down. At the same time, you can use your fingers just to hold those last bits down. And what I'm going to do now quickly, is with my super glue, I'm just going to drop a bit of super glue in each of these corners just to hold this down. So, bit in there, bit in there, bit over there because that's where it really needs it, and a bit there. Yeah, very quickly. Have I got a cocktail stick? No. I'll use the end of this. Just push that super glue around and make sure it actually bonds. Yeah. There we go. And there you have it, guys. Yeah, obviously I've got to wait for the glues to completely dry, etc. But it is good to go. So there you have it, guys. Using simple mesh, a bit of super glue, a bit of plasticard, and remember you can use cardboard, foam board, whatever you want. I'm just using the best materials I've got to hand for this build, because obviously it's the charity build. But that's how you can really easily improve the look of your Deadzone, your Battlezone sprues. Keep calling it Deadzone. Right, guys, obviously these are part of the charity build. Please check it out. Please check out the charity page. It's justgiving.com/H for H Battlezone /H for H Battlezones. Get it right, boss. Okay, or no one will be leaving donations. Yeah, I've got more of these to do because obviously every good mining facility needs air venting. Right, guys, tons to do. Have a good one, yeah. Speak to you soon. All the best. Ta-ra.